Good evening. My name is... Okay, I can't record. My name is Michael Urkuber, and today we have Bitcoin above $10,000. And that is more a nervous laugh rather than a laugh of joy, because the last time Bitcoin was above $10,000 was June 19th, June 20th, 2019, depending on where you look. And before that was Bitcoin falling down from $18,000, $19,000, $20,000, and it hit 10,000 during the last days of January, and around this week in February of 2018, it was already below $9,000 in certain places. So back last year, since that is a little bit more relatable, 2019 in the summer, it was around 151 million during June for the market cap, around 200 million for July, and it was kind of falling from 180 to 140 by November. So now currently it's $10,079.53 as of 7 p.m. February 9th. It's National Pizza Day, so enjoy your pizzas, by the way. I ate some pepperoni pizza 8 years ago on May 22nd, 2010. Actually, I can't count. It's been 10 years. 2010, May 22nd. 2 large Papa John's pizzas for 10,000 Bitcoins, which was worth about $30 at the time. Oh yeah, it's been 10 years, nearly 10 years. And currently, all those Bitcoins would be worth a whole lot more. 2 years ago on May 22nd, it was worth $82 million. For all those who want to do the math, it was 10,000 Bitcoins, so do 10,000 times 10,000. And you get an even better number, $100 million worth of Bitcoin, and you could sell all that Bitcoin for a commission. So you're looking at $110 million, $105 million if you want to sell it fast. But let's get into the video. Boom. Most of the coins are going on an upward trend. Some are going down, for example, like Synthetics Network. However, it is generally what Bitcoin does. The rest will follow with slight deviations from the rest. So why is Bitcoin breaking above $10,000? Well, one of the first things we have to look at is the Bitcoin block reward halving countdown. And on the 12th of May at 5:19:50, the Bitcoin block mining reward will halve, and it will go down from 12.5 to 6.25 coins being rewarded to the miners. And that is a big deal. Every time the Bitcoin halving is approaching, as we can see, 3 months away, people are getting excited. Bitcoins are going to become even rare because total Bitcoins in circulation is 18.2 million out of the 21 million that will ever be produced. And that means 86.7% of them are currently mined. So total Bitcoins left to mine, 2.791 million, with around 1,800 Bitcoins being generated per day. So before Bitcoin hit the symbolic $10,000 level, it was preceded by Bitcoin futures market on February 6th, 2 days before. And here's a quote from fellow analyst Maddie Greenspan. This isn't the first time Bitcoin has been valued above $10,000, and it might not be the last, but it is the first time that the valuation is justifiable based on the fundamentals of the network. Bitcoin's dominance rate is 63.5%, with Ether rising 2.27% to pass $225, EOS rallying 8.27%. And Anthony Pompliano believes that Bitcoin will hit $100,000. A big issue is still the Chinese coronavirus, where there's been 800 confirmed deaths. One of them is an American. There's been actually a lot of European chaos going on with Britain and France. There was a British guy who went to a Singapore conference. He went to a French chalet, and one of the individuals was a kid of his friend, and then all of his friends got sick, and then he returned back to Britain, and he found out he was sick, and everyone was going to quarantine, and it's like all over the place, right? It is all happening very fast. Now there's around 40,000 people that are confirmed infected, but we believe that the number is over 100,000, because Chinese officials have been known to hide that number. This has happened in SARS a couple of years back. They want to save face. They don't have the technology to prepare for it. And instead of actually trying to save people, they're arresting the doctors, they're arresting the journalists. They're trying to arrest people, and they're diverting energy away from the actual coronavirus to try and build propaganda to say, hey, everything's okay, everything's going to be fine, while plenty of people are dying. And hundreds are being rounded up alongside their families. They're being quarantined. Many of them are going to die. There is no cure for the coronavirus just yet. Millions and millions of dollars are being wasted. A lot of employees still can't come into work. There's a lot of fear and panic going around. People can't travel to China. People can't travel to the countries surrounding China, including Singapore, Japan, South Korea, Vietnam. There's a lot of conferences going on that people are missing. And by the way, if you're traveling in Asia, stay safe. So obviously stocks of these companies that the employees can't come into and the investors are losing faith, well, their stocks are plummeting, and people who are seeing stocks plummeting and they're also worried about the recession of 2020, possible recession of 2020 or 2021, they're like, I don't know what to do. Bitcoin's rising again, so some are going back into Bitcoin. There is some correlation between the markets, US dollar, euro falling down, and crypto going up. It hasn't happened in every single case, but it just gives you an event to think about. Some people have said that FANG stocks provide a better risk-adjusted performance than Bitcoin. For those who don't know, FANG, it's like Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Google, all that stuff. The main important tech companies, and it really depends on your risk portfolio, where you want to divert that risk. If you have all crypto or all stock, one or the other could do better in a particular year, but depending on what crisis might happen, you might make a lot of money or might lose money. There's rising speculation that only Andrew Yang, if he was elected president, I'm not going to go into politics over here, this is a cryptocurrency channel, that's why we're only going to mention him. Some people are speculating that only with him, Bitcoin's going to get mainstream since Donald Trump's been against cryptocurrency sometimes. He's not fully against it. Personally, I think Donald Trump's going to stay in power, and whoever the president is, it's not going to affect crypto prices that much unless the stock markets are going to crash severely. I also don't think that's a realistic proposition. Recently, what's been going on, Vitalik Buterin has shared his unflattering opinions on Bitcoin Cash. The Winklevoss twins have gone on a stablecoin patent extravaganza. They're buying and investing a lot of money and energy into stablecoins. A lot of people are saying, hey, stablecoins are the route to go. One thing that I want to stress that is important, that I've stressed this entire time, is if you're not investing in cryptocurrencies, a very important aspect is investing time into gathering skills that could potentially bring a lot of money, such as programming and coding involving cryptocurrencies and blockchain, marketing revolving around cryptocurrency projects, HR, managing positions, sales positions, even public speaking. If you're revolving around verified cryptocurrency companies that aren't scams, you can easily triple your salary without having to invest into cryptocurrencies unless you'd want to yourself. Anyways, some people are saying that Bitcoin is going to rally much further based off of logarithmic performances and history of Bitcoin. Maybe it will go up to $20,000. It might also fall back down. But one important thing to keep in mind is the Bitcoin halving coming up. If any other further crisis happens or the coronavirus gets even worse, that might help crypto. Although personally, I'm not investing this time around, at least for now. My name is Michael Kubero. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.